Hello everybody, welcome to Break Remake. I'm your host Joan. Today I have a special surprise for you. Actually, it wasn't a surprise if you watched last week's episode. This is a duck canvas bag. What does duck mean? Duck means it's waxed canvas. You guys, I'm the waxing queen. I just want to wax everything now. It turned out really cool. Now I'm gonna try two different methods to see which one I like better. It's a surprise to even me. I'm willing to try anything once.
Carnauba wax, and add to this my 1 part beeswax. This is 4 parts carnauba wax to 1 part beeswax. And let's let that melt up. Here's my canvas, here's my wax. I've got my pastry brush ready. Let's brush. Oh man, that went on so nice. I'm doing 2 of these so we can experiment. One I'm gonna throw in the washing machine. One I'm gonna throw in the dryer. One I'm gonna iron and sink all this wax in. Let's see which one turns out cooler. Thinking less is more at this point.
I totally have a confession to make. I was freaking out thinking, what wax do I use? I've got to order this special wax online. I gotta wait for it to ship. And then the theme of this show reminded itself to me. You use what's around. So I dug through my waxes that I've been experimenting with all of the wax food wraps I've been making, and came up with this recipe. So I've got my 2 waxed bags. What I'm gonna do with this one, the blue one, I'm gonna iron this to set the wax in. It's kind of setting on top. I wanna really sink it into the fabric. So I'm gonna iron this one, and then the purple one, I'm gonna stick inside of a, it's a little too crackly. I might have regrets. I'm gonna stick this one inside of a, I'm having too much fun crackling this, hold on. I'm gonna stick this one inside of a pillowcase and stick it in the dryer and see how it turns out.
So I really need to protect my ironing surface so it doesn't get wax everywhere. So I'm gonna spread this out. This will be my pressing cloth, so I'll keep that doubled up as well. Let's see how this first one goes. If it's really, it's too crunchy, I might have to adjust the recipe.
I love it when this kind of stuff works out. I had no idea what to expect. The steam is the way forward. Let's steam the whole thing, but I have to be really careful because the steam tends to push the wax. So this is the side that I had down. This is the side that I have up. I'm gonna get a couple more layers of muslin and I'm gonna iron some more. Maybe I'll get a towel. I'll get a towel.
So I've got my bag, my muslin, and I've got my towel that I don't mind using as a rag. Let's steam it. Ooh. Look how much it's sunk into the fabric. Ooh, that's good. That's the way forward. Okay, so I'm gonna do this corner because it needs to be done. So this side looks really good. You can tell there's some splotches. I'm okay with that as this is my first time I've waxed something. Let's go ahead and do this side. Got my waxy muslin. Lay that down. Lay this down to soak up any excess grossness. And let's try this. Okay, let's do the review. Whoa, very cool, very nice. I like this method a lot. Let's try the dryer and see if we like it any better. I got a little seepage to the inside of my bag, but meh, I don't care. So I am scared for my life to put this in the washing machine. So I'm gonna safety pin it inside of this towel, and then I will put it inside my pillowcase. And I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pin this by the zipper, keep it locked in place while it's in the dryer. Flop this all together and stick it inside of my pillowcase that I saved for just this purpose. Should I just tie a knot in this? Should I fold it and pin it? I'll fold it and pin it. Well, I'll tie a knot. I'm gonna tie a knot. I hear ya. I'm thinking I should have just pinned it. Let's give it the whack test to see if it'll come apart in the dryer. That's doing all right. Maybe I'll pin these 2 together. Let's try this. Stick this beast in the dryer.
Okay, here's the moment of truth. I pulled this out of the ridiculous pillowcase towel situation and it doesn't look any different and it's still really crackly and it didn't sink in, and so I just don't like it. See how it's all crackly? I like the iron. Maybe like the iron's the way to go. Who knew? I highly recommend making your duck canvas with the iron and then using steam, because the steam really was the missing link to get it sunk in. This is all still on the surface. This is a thing of beauty. This is how I want it to look. Let me know if you want me to do a large size canvas duck bag. That'd be kind of fun. We'll see if it works on a large scale. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this episode, please subscribe and we'll see you next time. Bye. I've never done this before.